Ladies and gentlemen, I am back in the one car I always decide to jump into whenever I want to torture myself. Whenever I don't have enough time to practice, I always seem to end up just driving GT4. And it's no different this time. I basically have no practice, and GT4 is at Le Mans. Now, I did do like a lap, 2 laps, almost 3 laps of practice before this, so I do have a little bit of practice, and from what I know, this seemed like quite a fun combo. However, I don't really have the experience, so we're basically just sending it into an unknown, kind of. Now, we're also not going to be doing qualifying. I am doing qualifying right now, but I'll just get a slowdown penalty right here. I want to be starting in the middle of the pack, because content and memes, and that's basically it. So we're doing no quali, and we're seeing where we'll end up starting and where we'll end up finishing. Let's get into the race. Now, we're the Ford Mustang GT4, and we're starting P22. In this position, we're losing 122 iRating. The goal is going to be to try and get up to an iRating gate position, but we're going to have to make a lot of overtakes. And probably more importantly, we're going to have to survive. Which is always an experience on its own when you're trying to do a race start in a field like this, especially in the middle of the pack. It's, you know, the chances of dying, they are definitely there. And just need to try and focus firstly on surviving, and then after that we can try and make up the positions, alright? So, already a death there in the chicane on the first lap. Someone's probably going to send it here. Okay, I see a Mustang. He's going to wipe someone out. It's going to be me. Alright, we're sending him, going straight. You guys didn't see that, but I saw him on my side monitor. Oh my god, and we've avoided a huge crash behind. I saw him on my side monitor just... Firstly, the mirror with a lot of speed, and then I saw him on my side monitor just running deep. I was like, alright, well, he's either going to push us out or we're going to cut the track here. Seems like it was a good idea, because there was a big crash behind, so... What an absolute meme start these races are. I really like this combo, though, like, with the new tire model on the GT4s. I find this quite a lot of fun. Now, this is the fixed series, so it's a 5-lap race, essentially. It's going to be around 20 minutes, I guess. We have to make up as many positions as possible. Let's see if we can snatch a bit of side draft here. While getting draft from the car in front. It's so difficult. Look at all the guys battling ahead. Surely there's going to be like some more crashes at some point in this race. Oh my god, we have a lot of speed into this. 3 wide! Oh my god! We made that happen. Someone's been off. That's 3 positions gained in the first chicane. I wasn't planning on sending on 2 guys. I was just planning on sending on the 1 guy, but he sent on the guy in front. This guy ahead of us has a slowdown that I think he might have been able to serve without... Nah, he's serving it now. Well, perfect. We caught a lot on that entry, but essentially he was gone. I have no clue of how many positions we've gained until now. I don't feel like it's enough. Like, the guy ahead of us started P18. Let's see, he does go defensive. Try and go to the inside. We've got a bit of slipstream. See if we can outbrake him, which we absolutely can. Make sure we also make the corner. It's still a long race, essentially. I mean, it's a 20-minute race, and I feel like at a track like Le Mans, people are off the pace quite easily. You know, it's not the hardest track to overtake, unfortunately. I hope you guys think this is good content. Just trying from the back of the field. If you guys are enjoying this, just make sure to click the subscribe button. Any support is much appreciated. Am I going to go for a move into Porsche Curse, or is that going to be a bit too crazy? We do need to start making up some positions here. I'm going to try and stick my nose, and he kind of backs out of it. But we also managed to get the move done. Nice. Okay, well, he backed off. I was about to say, are we going to make a move into the Ford chicane? But he did back off quite early, which is quite nice, because we did catch him quite a lot of time as well. You can get a good exit here. Oh no. Oh no! God damn it, Marcus. I'm too used to prototypes around here, which are like way smaller cars than this one. Gained 11 positions though, up to P11 on the first lap, which is the beginning. Now, a couple of you guys have asked, how are you able to adapt to new cars so quickly? Well, it really stems from 2 things. Essentially, it's just track knowledge combined with logic. It's your previous experiences that are just combined with easy and simple logic. I've driven a lot of Le Mans. I've driven thousands of laps at Le Mans track. in a prototype, in a way different car, completely different driving characteristics, completely different speeds. But I do know all the basics. I know all the basic braking points, the fuel saving points, you know, all the basic stuff of the track I know from previous experience. If I then combine that previous experience with a bit of racing instinct and a bit of logic about a GT4, I can all of a sudden adapt to a new car quite quickly. I know the GT4 is way heavier. I know it has road car brakes essentially, so you need to be braking way earlier. And I know it doesn't rotate as well. So already there, I can be like, okay, into corners like the Porsche curves or Indy, what do I need to do differently? And I'll show you as we get up the Porsche curves, because essentially the driving style is way different, and you just kind of need to imagine that, because the car's really understeer compared to a prototype. So I put 2 and 2 together. I know that my braking points in the prototype, and I know this car doesn't handle the same way. So I'm like, okay, I need to brake earlier here, because I want the second apex of the Porsche curves to be good. So I need to go way more over to the right here, because this car understeers so much through here, to sort of be able to help it around. And once you put those two things together, your adaptability definitely becomes better. Like, the only way to really practice adaptability, in my opinion, is just by building up experience. Driving more tracks, doing stuff like that. Hope it makes sense. Let's see where we are. After 2 full laps of the race, we're in the top 10, we're P8. We're still losing 19 iRating, so we're not quite achieving the goal I want to of gaining iRating in this race. But we still have a couple more laps, and we are catching these guys right in front of us by quite a bit now. We have a really good sector 1. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea to make a move into this corner. Yeah, we're just going to stay behind for now, because they're making moves on each other, almost. We definitely have way more pace, so we need to try and get past if we want to gain more positions further ahead of this. Oh, oh, they both got a slowdown. Actually, never mind. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's not going to be the hardest positions to gain, because they both got a slowdown in the chicane. And we're just going to cruise past this guy as he's lifting off. Yeah. Now, if you're a fan of either Le Mans or the GT4s, you should definitely be checking out this combo this week. It is a lot of fun to drive, and I don't recall seeing the GT4s and the IMSA Pilot Challenge go to Le Mans before now. I might have missed it, but I certainly haven't driven it before with these cars. But it is super fun. It is way more fun than I actually thought it would be. Also because GT4s have always been good racing. They've been super popular since the new tire model. And when it goes to a track like Le Mans, it's just the perfect like recipe for good, fun racing, and like having some amazing races. If you're familiar with either one of these things, the track or the car, this is 100% the combo that you should check out in my opinion, because it can give you some really good experiences, I think. I don't know here, 2.1 second gap to the car in front, and then after that it's 9-second gap, and these guys are also quite a bit quicker than the guys we've been overtaking until now. I don't really know whether it's going to be possible. They're definitely not P4, I don't think, but a P5 should be our goal. Let's see, P6 are we gaining iRating? We're losing 5. So we need to gain 1 more position. We need to overtake this guy to achieve our goal of gaining iRating this race. So I might just need to lock in, make sure we catch up to this guy, so we can make a move on him. Let's see. We're already getting close. We caught him like 1.5 seconds almost just on this lap until now. I don't know if I'm close enough to make a move into Indy. 4/10? I don't think so. See, building up speed with a slipstream. We're gonna be able to stick our nose down the inside? Nah. That would be a bit crazy of a move to go for. I just wasn't alongside him enough just yet. There's still plenty of opportunity. Does he go defensive? No, he doesn't. Down the inside of Arnage. He does have the outside for a better exit though. Ah, yeah, look at that. Look at the overspeed. We just side draft him to keep the inside into Porsche curves. Remember, this is position 4 iRating gain, and we're not getting the guys ahead because they're 10 seconds up the road. Side drafting's work. We have more speed than him. He's gonna keep on the outside. He's gonna try. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Top 5. Woo! Almost understeering into that goddamn wall. It's so understeer through the Porsche curves. Because of course, this car doesn't have any aero. Which is also something you need to consider when the only things I've really driven a lot of Le Mans, or at least for the past couple of years, has been prototypes. And they have a lot more downforce than this car, that's one thing, that's for sure. Final lap of the race, and yeah, the guys ahead are too far ahead. Unless they really do some intense battling on this last lap, which I have seen them do. But they really need to battle it out for us to catch up by 8 seconds. That's not gonna happen. We do gain 3 iRacing here though. So the goal has been complete for this race, lads. Get to our iRacing gain position. Now we just need to finish up the final lap and stay in this position. It's so annoying because I can literally see them down there in the first chicane. I can visually see them. All 4 of them, top 4 going into the chicane. Which is not close enough to be in that battle because we started from P22. Final time going into the 4 chicanes. We've got half a second gap behind. Just need to avoid a slowdown. A 5-second gap in front. So one of the guys definitely got driven off. He just didn't get driven off enough for us to gain a position on him. Oh well, P22 to P5. Oh my god, man. These races are so much fun. They are so entertaining. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button and let me know down below. What do you guys think of me just jumping into a race? Yapping, starting from P last. Is it entertaining? Is it something you want to keep watching? Well, let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!